Here now we are going to run Splunk Enterprise. Okay, I'm going to insert my username and then password. Now I'm going to add data on Splunk. For this purpose we are having some other options to monitor and forward, but I'm going to upload data on Splunk, so I'm going for to upload data on Splunk. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm going to upload over here on Splunk. Yeah, okay. Here Splunk is a device which helps to access the machine data, and we can use that and we can value as per our requirement. Here in data we are getting some options like input settings, so and within which we are having source type, host and index. And here's host, it is nothing but a machine, and source type, it is nothing but a file name. Now I am going to select the options available in source type. I am going to choose automatic, and then I am going to select segment in path in host. Other options available are constant value and regular expression on path. Now I am going to select segment in paths. Here in segment in paths I am going to give the number, let's give 1, and then it's okay. Now index is by, so we are going to keep it as default only. Now I am going to make it preview. Now I am going to submit the data which I had uploaded earlier. Now here we can see the input type is uploaded file name is tutorial data which I had uploaded earlier. Now the source type is automatic which I had selected, and then host is machine I gave that source source passing number 1, and index I kept default. Now let's submit this one. Now it's uploading. Yeah, here after the file has been successfully uploaded, we are getting some options like start searching, add more data, download applications and build dashboards. But here I am going to select start searching. Yeah, this new source is giving all the information regarding tutorial data which we had uploaded, and the events and events regarding that one is 80,332, where you can see all the tutorials depend sales vendor sales log, everything regarding the tutorial data. Now I am going to do something else in search engine. Okay, and let's give some field instruction. Here when we will give them some event as field, it will not work properly. We need to keep, or we need to place wildcard along with this field instruction. Okay, now I'm going to source the events regarding field. Now we are getting the information regarding the field. Here we are having time, events, and the events, all the detail has been given, the date when it was happened, and here we are having source type and host. Host is nothing but a machine, and source is a log file, and source type it is nothing but a file name. Here we are having field password for invalid user, for root, and so what we are now going list. We are having other things like for games also we are having field password, and for news, yeah, we have having lots of events regarding failure. Okay, and we are having, we can see select fields, interesting fields, extract new fields over here in our screen, and here we can see the chart over here regarding the failure. See, and the events, here we can see the number of events that had occurred regarding the failure. Now okay, now I will be specific to one of the failures, so I am going to okay, select field password for, now okay, let's select root. Okay, and then let's perform for this one. See, earlier it was more than 3000. Now we are getting the specific events regarding the root only, and the number of events is 10,451. If you want to make it minimize there, here we can select 30 days, 7 days, 40, 24 hours, 4 hours, 60 minutes, today, week to date, month to date, any one of these we can select, but I just want more events, so that's why I'm going to make it as all time. Let's see. Now see, we are getting the result for field password for root only in our screen, and the time has also been mentioned over here in time, and we can see some chart over here and display regarding the events had happened. Okay, when that event has happened, just all the information about the event occurrence has been given over here, and you can see all those things over here. And let's go as well as here we can see select fields on host 2, source pool, and the source type is 1, and here in interesting fields we are getting date, hour, month, day, minute, everything is mentioned over here. And here we are having extract fields, Okay, now let's go for pivot, which is nothing but a organization which helps to uh, record all the transactions regarding the events that we had conduct. Here see we are having three data models. Here it is very important for to create a report. So now let's select count for password, and then I'm going to select event object in pivot, and here according to our report requirement I'm going to select one of the format of the like static table, line, area, column, bar, and Python is here. Okay, now let's select bar for our report. Okay, now I am going to reduce the amount of time over here, so I am going to select it as last 30 days in time range. Okay, now I don't need to change anything on filters, so that's why I'm going to x-axis. Here in x-axis I'm going to add some information, so I'm going to select time. See here we can see some bar chart over here, and in the y-axis we are having here. In x-axis we are not going to change anything, just we are now going to y-axis. In y-axis field we are having option source type, source and host, as well as count of event objects. Now I am going to select this one only, count of events object only, and here we are having scales option like linear and log. I am going to select this linear only, and then if you want to make some distinguish between the x-axis and y-axis, we can color over here, and we are having add option over here. So we can select one of these, and we can create a distinguish between the x-axis and y-axis and other events, whatever we want to have a distinguish in environment over there. See, and then here we are having general. In general we have having stack mode, multi-series mode, drill, and so data balances, everything is here. Now I am going for report. So let's go, and I am going to create a report. Let's go for save as option, and let's select report over here, and let's give this option as object okay, let's give it a title as object. Now we don't need to give anything here, don't need to require any description over it. So I'm going to select as time range figure as the default, and now I'm going to save it. Okay, that in handler under saves also unable to create choice already exist. Okay, then I am going to make it as this event object field. Let's give any name. Okay, and let's select yes, and let's save this one. Okay, in report we are getting the screen like this. We are getting result as your report has been created, and here we are having some additional information, settings on our repos, that are permission, schedule and embed, as well as we can continue editing or we can add this to dashboard. Now let's go for view purpose. Yeah, now we are getting our report over here, and see in our report we can see the date and day. We are getting date and day, all event occurrence, as well as we are getting the events number of last 30 days regarding the event object field, whatever we had given title. Okay, now we can here we can edit. If you want, you can edit this one. We are having more information regarding this one. Here you want, if you want some more regarding the jobs, here you can inspect job, edit, so settings, all these things are over here. If you want share, you can share over here. If you want to export some files, you can. If you want print, here you can choose this option. And now let's go. Okay, now this is our report. Now let's go for alerts. Here alerts, main thing, the main task of alerts is it will just tell us when does it happen, when that event had occurred, and if there is any problem, then we will be sending emails. Okay, if while we are performing any events, if we are doing any activities, if there is any problem, then we can get all the information through email, or we can get a message from manager, alert manager. And here we are having 0 alerts in our events. And let's go for dashboard. Dashboard is nothing but a collection of sources and reports. Here we are having 2 dashboards, purchase result and rows. Let's go for the purchase result. Yeah. Okay, this is the things that we are getting on dashboard regarding the purchase results. And here we are having administrator, messages, settings, activity and help options in our navigation menu. If you want some additional features, then we can select one of these. If you want to something additional, then you can select it. If you need any help, then you can choose help option. If you want to perform some triggered alerts activities, if you want to get some information regarding your events through email, then you can select this one, trigger alerts, like this, system alerts. Okay, thank you so much. And as well as we can see, you can print if you want.